Hi, it's Tom McGordy again with the Active Network, and I'm sitting here now with the new Midwest champions from Urbandale, Iowa, and this is Urbandale Little League, and I'm sitting with manager Scott Grau and coach Chris Sabus, and they've been gracious enough. Their kids are all packing up now, getting ready to leave, but they just won a great ball game, 7-6 over Missouri, and I mean it was a ball game to see. You had we had a grand slam, we had two back-to-back home runs. This was a ball game, and this was something I think that even on ESPN they probably liked it real well.
Yeah, it was a very special game, and even the ESPN announcers thanked us for the quality programming we gave them today. So we jumped out early, 6-0 lead, couple back-to-back home runs, and Missouri came roaring back with the grand slam, just like you said.
Well, it's like you said, I've always said, it's always still, when it comes right down to it, it's Little League baseball, and on any given day, anything can happen.
Exactly. 12-year-old boys are unpredictable.
Yes, 12-year-olds, you never know what they're going to do, and surprised when they do it.
Well, I enjoyed it. I was sitting in the media center behind home plate and just watching the game, and every time I turned around, something was happening. But Urbandale, is this the first time that Urbandale itself has been to the Little League World Series?
Yes, it is. So the last 3 years we've had teams in the Midwest region, lost in semifinals both year. So this is the first year that Urbandale's made the finals and advanced to Williamsport for the 12-year-old group. Yep.
Yep, and and we mentioned that. I know that the senior baseball, I want to say it was 2005 or 2006. I did my senior regional, and that team went on to the World Series in Bangor, Maine. So, what is it about your program in Urbandale? I mean, that makes it so special that you really do produce a lot of teams out of there.
One of the things that makes Urbandale a little bit unique is a lot of boys play AAU or USSSA tournament baseball. And Urbandale has always kind of made sure Little League comes first. So all of these boys on this team also play on other teams in those type of tournaments. But they always put Little League first. They put All-Stars first and kind of make the focus on building that Little League program.
Yeah, Urbandale Little League has about 700 and some odd kids and a ton of volunteers. Scott's on the board. A lot of people up in the stands are on the board. Just a lot of volunteers.
You certainly had a loud group out there today. I mean, they were really right with you, for the whole game. So, I mean, it's great to have that kind of support. How many parents do you think will be traveling with you out to Williamsport?
It sounds like, if not all, a good 10, 11 of the 12 boys will have their parents there. So.
Yeah, moms and dads.
So what's been and Chris, what's been the most exciting part for you?
Here or?
Well, let's just say here since we're now at, you're at the Central Region, I mean, this has to be pretty exciting, but, how is it? I mean, you have a son on the team, right?
Yep.
So
I guess just the amount of baseball that they play, I'm a huge baseball fan. I played quite a bit growing up. We started practicing not as a team here, but the end of December, early January, and here it is August, 8 months, we're still playing baseball. It's just what a thrill to travel like we have and win our state and come here and play teams from different states. Never did anything like that when I was a kid, so it's just a thrill.
I remember my experience too, and mine was all rec ball, and we never had, it was more of a school, type thing. It wasn't certainly organized like it is. How about for yourself?
I think the group of boys as a team are probably the most mentally tough, resilient group I've ever seen. So today, we jumped out to a quick lead. Missouri came roaring back. We put a run right back on the board and put some pressure back on. Same thing in the semifinal game. We were up 2-0, top of the sixth. South Dakota hit a 2-run homer, kind of got the game back tied. We came out and scored right away to win the game. So it's just that never quit, keep fighting attitude.
Now, I can believe that. I mean, because that's exactly what I saw was they just never gave up. Parents nobody gave up. They just kept coming and battling back. I mean, like I said, it was a great ball game. One of the other things, do you guys coach as I don't want to say it's coach as well. The one thing that I remember from the senior team was that they had books on every team. They sat at every game and knew. I mean, in that level, you're looking for more, curveballs, more, stuff on the ball and things. But they knew what to pitch to every batter by, they sat through every game. Did you do anything like that?
We definitely saw all the teams play. I know a lot of those guys who coach the senior team pretty well, and I would be safe to say that we were not as detailed as they were in our record keeping, but we did keep book of some of the games and knew what was going on.
Well, that's good. I mean, at least, and again, I think it goes back to the Urbandale program. I think it's just that you guys have put in a lot of effort, and it's paid off. You are now the Midwest champions, heading off to Williamsport, and to represent Iowa. Michigan, my state, got beaten out, but I'm happy to go back. And just like what Mike Legg said, that before they're not able to really root for a team, now they've got their first team. So I'll be wearing my Midwest shirt. That's the first thing I do when I get there is buy the Midwest shirts in the Great Lakes. So I always have them on when we're there. So I'm looking forward to seeing you guys play. It's one of those things I get to do just as a sponsor, but also being part of the media, is being down there and being part of it. So I probably won't get to see you much there. You guys are going to be extremely busy. But do take some time to see, just like they were telling you, see some, other time, take some downtime. And it's great that you're able to get back to Urbandale. I'm sure you're going to be having a welcome group when you get back.
I would assume so. We have to work on the welcoming committee, but I'm expecting a big welcome.
Well, any last thoughts?
Just it's been a great experience. Wouldn't trade it for anything.
Lots of great people out here. I'm sure it'll be the same out in Williamsport. So
it's bigger and better in Williamsport. I mean, they do a great job here, but with a very small staff. You'll have people, just really helping you out everywhere. I mean, from your uncles that'll take you to and from the games and the practices, just like the hosts here, all the way to the cafeteria and everything. And the food will be, you'll be amazed with the food there that they do. They did a good job here, but you'll be amazed. They have full-time kitchen staff there, and you'll be amazed. So enjoy the experience. I know you're going to represent the Midwest and the Central region and Urbandale Little League very well.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Well, this is Tom again, and I want to thank the guys for sitting down with me, and we'll just try to catch up with them someplace in Williamsport, and we'll go from there.